Well, happy 2025, even though it is March, I'm still going to say happy 2025 because I really haven't did a video yet on my goals for 2025. And the reason for that is because I had a lot going on the first couple months of this year. One being that my guild had a quilt show, and in the guild, I'm the coordinator of the show, plus I was co-president of the guild. And so I had a lot on my shoulders, a lot going on, trying to make sure that the quilt show went smoothly. And that was at the beginning of February. And then after that, then I went to QuiltCon towards the end of February. So I had a lot going on. So since then, I've been trying to get myself in a position to, hone in on all the projects that I want to complete for 2025, plus take a look at all of my UFOs or whips or whatever you want to call them, unfinished work, unfinished projects. And currently, those unfinished projects, I have over 30. I don't want to give you the exact number, but it's over 30, which is like eek. But the reason for that is that every year I want to get them done, but then all these other projects come up that I want to do also. So at the beginning of this year, like I said, I have projects that I want to get to that are in my UFO or whip projects. And so I'm just going to concentrate on like maybe 12 or 13 of those in that pile. Plus, I have plans on other projects that I want to do this year. So this is how I keep my currently keep a lot of my projects. I keep them in these scrapbooking bins. I think they're like 12 and a half by 14. So they're big enough to be able to put projects in. And then what I do is I label them here in the front with just, scratch paper. And I'll write in there so I know what's in these projects. And so when I went and I looked at my list of projects and I figured, okay, these are the ones that I want to work on, I actually started opening up the boxes to find out that a lot of them were already ready to just be quilted. And I'm like, what? Okay, so I have my sheet here to keep track of all that. But I had out of them, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, half of the projects already the backing, everything's there. They just need to be quilted. So those projects should be pretty quick to do as far as getting them quilted. And so I'll either do them on my domestic, or I might have them long armed, or I might long arm at a friend of mine who lets me use her long arm from time to time. So one way or another, I'm going to get those 6 done. So the other 6 are projects that I need to work on. A couple of them are hand projects, doing hand work. So those are going to take a little bit of time. So I'm not really worried about rushing those. And then I have projects that I have that are in the works, things that I want to get done. So out of the ones that I want to get done are, like I said, I just came back from QuiltCon, and I had 2 classes that I took there. And this is the 3rd year I've gone to QuiltCon, and I've taken classes, and every time I go, I never finished projects. So I'm making it a goal to at least finish these 2 projects that I started. And so one of them was it was portraiture using 2 fabrics, and that was with Leo Ranson. And let me see, where's that project? I don't even know where I put it. So I'll have to show you guys that one on a later. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. I put it back here. This project here, and what it is you got to pick out whatever you wanted to do as far as your project. I picked out this elephant, and then you do is, this was the stencil here, and then you cut out the pieces, and then you did it with cut out the pieces, and then you cut out the pieces on fabric, and then what it does, it gives you a shadow. So this is actually the shadow of the project, but this is the actual project here. So it's almost like a 2-for-1. So I cut this out and put it on this fabric. And then this is the background of what I cut out. See the gray that I cut out? I cut it out of this. And so I can lay it on another piece of fabric and actually have two. So this is considered applique. So all it needs to be done at this point, because it's just ironed down, but I need to go ahead and stitch it down and then figure out how I want to do the borders around it, and then it'll be just a small wall hanging. But that's one of the classes that I took at QuiltCon that I do want to finish. And then the other class that I took at QuiltCon that I want to finish is I took a class by Bianca Springer, and I love her work. She does a lot of embroidery. She has a book on embroidery, and then she also does a lot of stuff with vintage quilts. She'll take them and make clothes out of them and stuff like that. She wore some gorgeous outfits at QuiltCon. And so what I took her class was called Scrappy Embroidered Patchwork Garments. And so what I did was I brought a denim shirt, and I'm going to embroider stuff onto that denim shirt. And that's pretty much in here, in this bag here. And so I'm not going to pull that out, but you'll see it from time to time. And my goal is to have it done and be able to wear it to QuiltCon next year, because I'm going to go to next year's QuiltCon, which is going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm planning on attending, and I'm going to wear my shirt. So those are those two projects that I'm going to get done that I started already this year. The other projects for 2025 that I want to start or have started is 2 baby quilts. I have 2 members in my family that just had one's pregnant and one just had the baby. So I'm the one that had her baby. I'm actually in the progress right now of getting that one quilted. So I don't have it right now because I am quilting that one right now. So it'll be done. The other one, I've already pulled the fabric. And so it's these trucks. And so I have the fabric here. And so I just have to find a pattern. I have a couple of fabrics that I want to go with it to coordinate. So I just need to get a pattern that I like. And I'm going to get that one done. So those are 2 baby quilts that I have to get for my friends. The other thing that I'm excited about is I have been saving selvages. And selvages, if you don't know what that is when you buy fabric, the selvage is that markings that are on the bottom of it that you pretty much cut off and throw away. Well, I've been saving them, and friends have been saving them for me, and I've been wanting to do something with that. And so a friend of mine, we decided to take a class, and we're going to make jackets. And this is the pattern that I have. It's a Burda. It says easy, and I've never done a Burda pattern. This is the first time I ever bought a Burda pattern. It's 6123, and it's three versions of a jacket. And so this is going to be something that I'm going to take you along with my journey of learning how to stitch with selvages, and then also of making this selvage jacket that I want to get done this year because I want to wear this again to QuiltCon next year. So that's one of my goals, to get that done. And then tote bags. My guild, we've been making tote bags. So I started this one, haven't finished it yet, and I actually have another fabric inside to start another one that, anyway, so these are some tote bags that we're doing, and they're quilted. So the bags are all quilted, and so that's another project for 2025. Another one is, I've made 2 Underground Railroad quilts already, and I want to make another one, my 3rd one. But this time, and I have the Eleanor Burns book. This time in here, they have the book, and they have the squares in 2 different versions, either a 12 inch finished block or a 6-inch finished block. And I've made, like I said, 2 of the 12-inch finished blocks, and now I want to make another one, but this one I'm going to make it the 6-inch finished blocks because I just want to have a smaller wall hanging. So this is one of the projects that I will be working on this year. And then another project I want to work on is this one is from off of Facebook, and it's called the African American Sampler Quilt, and it's 2024-2025. And I don't know how many quilt patterns since it started last year, how many blocks they've already done. It's been a lot, but I want to do them, and so I've already picked out my fabrics, and so I decided to group up particular fabrics and then I'm going to use that grouping to actually make my quilt from. My blocks, all my blocks are going to be from this particular, so that's something that I haven't started that I want to do this year. And yep, according to my list, so far those are the projects that are new that I want to start or finish this year, 2025, along with these projects here, which are from my UFO whip project, whip pile. And so anyway, I just wanted to say happy 2025, let you know what my sewing goals are, and just, hey, how is your sewing goals going for this year? Have you set any goals? Are you going to be making any plans? Have you made your plans already? What are those plans? Anyway, let me know in the comments. Please subscribe. If you like what you hear, hit that like bell, like button, and follow along on my process for 2025. Bye-bye.